Hi there. So now it's been a week, I've had my birthday, and that's what I'd like to talk about, at least the most in this video. But first things first, if we consider what I weigh now, it's not really different at all from last week. I'm still at 91 kilograms, and well, who knows, maybe I'm hitting the plateau after all. And if we consider what I look like right now, there are no huge differences as far as I can tell. However, there is this major difference in filming technique where I realize I can orient my camera the same way when I make those shots as when I record myself, like this. But yeah, let's go back to my birthday and how this whole thing went, because as I said last week, I was planning on eating a small bag of candy and I planned on eating some cake, and that's what I did, and I wanted to share those experiences because it was interesting. So my birthday was on the Thursday, and then it was just a regular weekday, so I had postponed real celebrations of my birthday to the Saturday that week, so 2 days afterwards. But during the 9th, when I had my birthday, I decided that I should open up my small bag of candy that I had bought and eat from it and see how it was. And well, it was interesting because as I ate the candy from the small bag, it was not the same way as it was for me, say, when I still was in this state of gaining massive amounts of weight last year. Because now when I ate from that bag, I didn't feel this compulsive need to just grab another piece. Once I'm finished with one piece, I grab the next, compulsively, just continuously eating from the bag until it's finished. And that's what I did before, but now I realize that I didn't really have to do that. So it showed me basically what a healthy relationship to candy would look like. It's just this weird thing that I haven't really been privy to before, so I wanted to talk about it. Just this notion that, oh, I have a bag of candy, it's right next to me, but I don't have to eat from it right now. I can wait. I don't feel like taking another piece right now. I can sit back and just relax for a bit. It was interesting. It was not a big bag, but I did not finish it that night, which is something that hasn't really happened in quite a while for me. So it is an indication that it is possible to have a healthy relationship with these kinds of foods if I'm being careful. But that's the thing. So then you had the Saturday roll around, and it was time for cake. So I baked my cake, I had planned it all out, and I had invited some friends over so that I wouldn't eat the cake all by myself. And I thought that was a brilliant decision, because then I could make the cake, I could have my fill, but then I wouldn't have this compulsion to just eat and eat it, eat and eat it. Of course I could throw it away, but hey, it's nice to treat your friends to some of your cake, I think. And what I noticed when I ate from the cake was that, okay, I took a piece, then I took one more. And then the day after, I had some left, the final piece, and I took that piece as well. So basically I had 3 decently sized pieces of cake. And I realized that at the end of it, I started adopting these bad habits that I had from the past, which is not good. And really an indication that I have to be really careful with this. Just because that small bag of candy went well as an experiment does not mean that I have good habits now with regards to candy. I can't just go back to the way I did it before. In fact, I need to still be very careful with this. Otherwise, it can very easily spiral out of control again. And I did notice some warning signs from eating that cake. And yeah, so how will I proceed in the future? Well, obviously, I am not going to eat any more candy or any more sweets or any more snacks in forms of like chips and stuff like that or whatever. I'm not going to eat any more of that this month. No. But there may be one occasion where I have to take a slice of cake for reasons, or maybe I can avoid it. Basically, I'm going to a mini workshop, and there may be cake at the end of it. I'll have to think about that. I could probably avoid it by saying that. No. Yeah, I'll have to think about it, basically. But this month I'm not going to eat any more candy or any more snacks in general because it's not healthy, and I'm going to be honest with you. As I ate the cake, as I ate that bag of candy, it tasted good. I liked it, but at the same time, I didn't feel like it was worth it to just eat this all the time. Now that I have sort of gotten into the habit of not eating candy and snacks all the time, then it's really not a big deal for me to forego it for a week or two, or maybe 3 or 4 months. I know I can do this now, and because of that, I think I should, because these things were really dangerous for me, and I really don't want to go back to the place I were at the beginning of this year. But yeah, we'll see how the weight journey goes, so to speak. I'm happy with my experiment. Now I have a bit more knowledge about how I will react to it all and what I have to be careful about going forward. And yeah, we'll see if I reach my sort of milestone weight of 90 kilograms anytime soon, or if I'm hitting a plateau, and what I should do about it, if anything. Because that's the thing. As I've said many times, this journey is not about weight loss. Ultimately, it's about good health. So I really have to start asking myself, is it possible for me to have a healthy lifestyle and a healthy life weighing 91 kilograms? Who knows? I'm not a small guy. I am 186 centimeters tall, so it's not like like my BMI is through the roof or anything. And yeah, we'll see how things progress, basically. I don't think 91 kilograms is very healthy for me right now because, well, it's basically, the overweight is basically fat. It's not much muscle tissue. I'm not going to pretend like that's it. But at the same time, I shouldn't push myself too hard, because if I go too hard on the weight loss, then I really lose sight of what's important here. And I really don't want to do that. But yeah, we'll see how things go. So until next week, have a good one and goodbye.